On the line with us, we do have somebody we're having a great conversation today with. We're talking to Tanya Fuchs. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Tanya Fuchs, who is a co-founder of the Business Network Zambia. Good morning, Miss Tanya.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, thank you. Are we pronouncing your name correctly?
Is it Fox?
It's Fuchs.
Fuchs. See, told you.
Yeah.
Told you.
We got it right.
Got it.
Now you got it right.
Now, thank you so much, and we're so glad to have you on the line. Let's just dive right into it. The Business Network Zambia. What exactly is the Business Network Zambia?
So it's, as it says on the tin, it's a Zambian networking group for business people. Yeah.
Is it any business, or is there specific businesses? Do you meet together, or?
So, I guess let me give you a little bit of backstory. We were looking at what the networking landscape looked like in Zambia, the business networking landscape. And so we could see that a lot of business gets done through referrals in Zambia. You know, it's like you need a plumber, you ask somebody
who knows
a
plumber.
A roofer, you ask somebody. So what we decided was actually if you could put a whole bunch of people together, everyone's network has value to somebody else. So what if we arrange these networking events where you put people together and then ideally one-on-one we do business together, but also if I have access to your network and you have access to my network, the likelihood is that, you know, if there's something that I need doing for my business, then we're able to achieve that through the referrals process. So, yeah, we decided to hold some networking events, and they were very lighthearted to try and see what the interest would be like. And we were really pleased to see that it was like resounding responses. People really liked the idea of coming together in an informal way. We had like speed networking sessions, and then we'd bring people together and we force them to network basically. And then they get to know one another as quickly as possible, exchange cards, and then hopefully follow up in a week or two after the event.
Right. Okay. So can you tell us about the upcoming networking event by the Business Network Zambia?
Yeah, sure. So our next event is on the 23rd, so next week, Thursday. And we've gradually evolved our model. So initially it was like a light mix and mingle with some speed networking.
Okay.
What we also have is we have giveaways. So we encourage the speed networking, and then we have these prize giveaways. We do like some balloon popping, and then you get to win a prize.
Okay.
So we have things like a stay at the Legacy Resort Hotel. We have VR Go, which is a virtual reality company that's recently opened. We have a free game with them.
Okay.
One of the cinemas is also has given us some tickets. And then we also have a guest speaker. So we have a session that we've labeled AMA, which is Ask Me Anything.
Okay, yeah.
And our guest speaker this time around is Siko Perry. So the idea is that we treat Zambian, known business people in the community who have established their businesses, are doing really well in Zambia, and we offer like a light mentorship. So those in attendance get to ask questions to Siko based on his experience, his business experience, rather than like a general, speaking to him. So yeah, all of this mixed in with some cocktails and some food. And so, yeah, we have an event from 6 to 9 p.m. and people get to mix and mingle, basically. It's great fun. It's really good.
Awesome stuff. Now, I'd like to get to find out from you, Tanya, what are some of the benefits of attending your BNZ networking event?
Okay, so the one benefit that really stands out is speed networking. We've set it up so that in a room of about 50, 60 people, the likelihood is you're definitely going to meet 10 people.
Right.
Now, normally when you go to an event, there's always that person who's in the corner that you're scared to speak to somebody. And they really want to network, but, they're not that comfortable. So because we're forcing you to meet people, you literally get to go around and speak to at least 10 people, of which ideally 1 or 2 or 3 of them will be of value to you from that particular event. So that's the real value that we're trying to put across.
Okay.
Other things are I've had people send me photos to say, this relationship started because of your networking event, and I mean business relationship.
Right, right.
So they've met afterwards, they've come together, and they've worked out a deal based on the organizations that they both work for, and then ideally business gets done. So what we really want to encourage, there's a real atmosphere for entrepreneurship and self-professional building. So we want to really support that in Zambia. We want to help push that along so that more business gets done. And, we want to help the business community. We want to get successful business get done in Zambia.
Awesome. That sounds very, very interesting.
And how many attendees are you expecting at this particular event?
So the capacity of where we are is about 60. So tickets are limited so that we don't have too many people. But each time we've reached capacity, which is really good because it just means that people feel like, it was worth attending. You want to be able to be like, oh my God, I didn't get a chance to speak to that person.
Right.
And then hopefully they can come to the next event,
Okay. So you said 60 people. Is the event open to anybody out there? What does one need to do if they want to be part and parcel of this event? Is there any registration? What do they need to do or how to get information about the event?